The world awoke to a shocking reality reshaping the global energy market. The American president had enforced strong sanctions directly targeting Russia, with energy giants Rosneft and Lukoil at the center of this pressure strategy. As a result, the price of crude oil skyrocketed, reaching its highest level in 2 weeks. Investors seeking safety amidst uncertainty drove gold prices up by over 1%. Simultaneously, European and Asian stock markets experienced intense volatility. In the geopolitical arena, Lithuania accused a Russian military aircraft of seriously violating its airspace, prompting an urgent NATO meeting, issuing a stern warning to Moscow about potential repercussions. Meanwhile, President Trump denied giving Ukraine the go-ahead to use long-range missiles. Despite this, Ukraine launched an assault on Russia's Ryazan oil refinery, inflicting substantial damage. In retaliation, Russia engaged in intense airstrikes on Kyiv, Kharkiv, and various other cities, leaving vital infrastructure and civilians heavily impacted. In a rare act, Ukraine and Russia exchanged over 1,000 soldiers' bodies, a humanitarian action that left the world speechless amidst the chaos. On a different note, both Washington and Beijing displayed positive signs of reconciliation in their relations. President Trump and China's Chairman Xi were slated to meet on the sidelines of the APEC summit, with new trade negotiations between the world's 2 largest economies commencing that very day. China expressed optimism, hoping to find a balanced solution in its relations with the U.S. However, the European Union took a more assertive stance by implementing additional sanctions on Russia, prohibiting LNG imports, and targeting Moscow's key financial sectors. Russia, in turn, strengthened its ties with Iran and North Korea, aiming to form a new axis of power. China and Russia continued their strategic cooperation, enhancing their influence across Asia and Europe. Southeast Asian nations maintained a delicate balance in their policies as Vietnam and the region adjusted strategies to counter pressures from these power poles. Amidst this geopolitical storm, the energy flow remains fraught with tension like never before as global decisions shift rapidly. In an unexpected development, North Korea unveiled a memorial to soldiers who fell in Ukraine, symbolizing its strong military relations with Moscow. While the Middle East continues simmering in conflict, Europe calls for solidarity and cooperation. The world is deeply polarized. Heightened tensions with Moscow starkly contrast with reconciliation gestures toward Beijing. As global power and diplomacy shift continuously, each country must rapidly adapt.